What's good, y'all? It's your girl Tatianna Tarot. I am back for another week of Fortune Chronicles, my juicy weekly energetic reading for you, giving you the 411 on what Spirit, Swiss, whatever wants to tell us for the week ahead or weeks ahead. Take what you need, leave the rest. This week, we are targeting in on our last week of August. All right, we are officially in Virgo season. Is my birthday season. Shout out to Virgos. Shout out to Earth signs. I get to claim Leo season and I get to claim Virgo season because I'm a double Leo and I'm a Virgo sun. Lord have mercy. Let the Lord reimburse me. Nevertheless, fun times straight ahead. Praying prosperity, abundance, wealth, and opulence in your life for this Virgo season, y'all. This is the week of Monday, August 26th, all the way to Sunday, September 1st. Then we get into the new moon in Virgo next Monday. I think I'm going to have some written scopes for you guys. We'll see how I feel. Probably will be doing written scopes. So if you guys don't follow me on my social media at Tatianna Tarot, Instagram, Twitter, Rakatata, they will all be there. Okay, yeah. And so also quick announcement, church announcements, the free webinar has been posted. Read Yourself to Filth, Fundamentals of Tarot Divination. That's my free webinar. You'll be able to find it in the live portion of my channel. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done it already. Okay, helps people find the spiritual nourishment that they need from my channel. So if you do that, I would love you so deeply. Nevertheless, that is going to be up for a week with juicy discount codes. A lot of you guys are always telling me, when are you dropping your tarot course? Drops next month. You can get it at a hefty discounted rate at a monthly payment plan if needy, or full price if you want to at a discounted rate. Okay, after September 2nd, is going to its original price. Okay, so the course starts on September 16th. You can go at your own pace, or you can follow it as the modules open up each week. And nevertheless, I'm excited to see y'all there. No pressure, no stress. You know how it is. You're still going to see me each week. Let's get into these elemental readings. I want you to watch the video in its entirety if you can. If you can't, go watch the sun, moon, rising, Venus. We're starting with air signs. Air signs, this is your Fortune Chronicle forecast for the week, the last week of August. Monday, August 26th, all the way to Sunday, September 1st. So, Great Spirit, what do you have to tell my air signs, sun, moon, rising, Venus? What is coming up for air signs? What is the great theme of this week or weeks ahead? What information and wisdom do you want to impart on air signs? Okay. So air signs, just a quick reminder, my angels, that if you haven't already tune into my free Read Yourself to Filth, Fundamentals of Tarot Divination webinar. You should be able to find it under live section of my channel. Please like and subscribe, baby, so that more people can see the free webinar. Nevertheless, the freebie is up for a week, and it is a juicy 1-hour webinar on teaching you intuitive development and the fundamentals of tarot divination, how to be able to discern what your greatest intuitive gift is and any second or third variables of that gift, how to hone in on your intuition and amplify it, how to use tarot divination to be able to read yourself and others to filth, how to be able to discern what the medicine is in your spreads, so on and so forth. There's so much in this 1 hour. It is a freebie, a love language from me to you. And for those that have attended the webinar live or will be watching it later, well, you guys know that I drop my annual embodiment, Embodying the High Priestess, Tarot Divination one-on-one course every September, y'all. And so it is coming up for this September. And you guys get an exclusive code that is good until the end of Monday, September 2nd. So if you've been thinking about taking the 10-week course, wanting to go at your own pace, wanting to up-level your life using tarot, divination, ancestral veneration, other personal development tools, now is the time to enroll. You guys get a very, very hefty discount, all right? You can absolutely grab the course right now on a full payment plan or monthly payment plan, but that is discounted. You can look at the caption down below for the links, plug in the codes. Again, the code will expire at the end of September 2nd. That is on Monday. That is on Monday, yes. After that, the course is going back to its original price. So I don't want to hear nothing. But in the meantime, y'all can check out the free live webinar and just take notes and really get what you want out of it. But I'm gonna go shuffle this section that just flew out of the deck. Okay, air sign, sun, moon, rising, Venus. Your theme for this week ahead is, yikes. Okay, that wants to fly out. Air signs, give us context on this card. What you guys are getting is the Strength card, and what that is telling us, we're not exactly out. We're not out of the portal just yet. Strength card represents that. It represents inner fortitude, inner balance, inner groundedness, wisdom, the ability to handle crisis, challenges, obstacles, and discord with a sense of serenity, a sense of from your higher self perspective. So this is what I want you guys to consider. There may still be some bumps on the road. There may still be some kinks that you're still working out from the beginning of the month. This is not uncustomary. We have heard from astrologers the end of August is supposed to be a little unruly. That is okay. We can handle unruly. Okay, we are children of Source. We are children of God. Who are we not to handle anything? We can handle anything, right? The Strength card is asking you to perceive life and to handle life from your higher self perspective, rather than lashing out, rather than acting impulsively, rather than being on autopilot, not really thinking about what you're going to say, what you're going to do, what the end result is, your inner peace, your inner sanity, how you're going to actually use your energy wisely, which is your main currency. Your energy is your main currency. How am I going to leverage this to come out on top, right? We want to be very selective. We want to be intentional. We want to be astute. We want to be wise. We want to be smart with our moves. This is chess, not checkers, when it comes to the Strength card. So air signs, sun, moon, rising, Venus. This may be a week where, listening, you're still ironing out the kinks of whatever solutions need to still come to you in order for you to resolve the problems that are still lingering in your life, the challenges that are still lingering in your life. I'm hearing the solutions are still on their way. You might be in a predicament where you are actively trying to find the solutions. You're in a very masculine role, trying to resolve things, trying to, instead of embodying a more feminine presence and trusting that the solutions and the answers will come to you. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean as a feminine presence, you're going to sit back and not do anything, right? If you know that there is inspired action to take, if you know that there are inspired steps, or there is something on your to-do list that you feel like you resonate, that you need to do it, do it. But other than that, don't crack your head on the sidewalk. Don't bend over backwards. Don't try to get into a energetic state of fret and worry and stress when there isn't a solution readily available for you, okay? It's not going to come out of thin air from that particular state, right? So Source is advising you not to be the lion, but to be the lion tamer. For a lot of you guys, that may be an external circumstance, a person, a place, or thing that is representing a lion that is roaring, or a lion that is angry and frustrated. Could be a challenge. It could be an individual. It could be a situation at work. It could be somebody resurfacing, right? It could just be the emphasis of Mercury retrograde or what have you. You're supposed to embody the figure in white, the higher self that knows how to tame the lion, that's saying, okay, I hear you. I understand why you're frustrated. I understand why you're angry. I understand all of this. But we're not going to help the situation by acting in the same fashion as chaos and disorganization. You're not going to find a solution by being in the same state that the problem is in, right? And so you need to kind of elevate yourself, whether that is pretending to be elevated, visualizing yourself to be elevated, actively taking steps to regulate your nervous system and calm yourself down so that the solutions can stream in. Maybe receiving guidance, receiving therapy, guiding yourself, praying to yourself. Things that I had mentioned last week about praying to your right? I'm going to lower this down because I'm sitting on a foam roller that is actually not foam. So it's hurting my ass. Hold on. But yes, so take the higher path, take the higher road. What would my higher self do? If I am to embody my higher self, what path would they take? What beliefs would they secure? What would they do in this predicament, right? And really just act from that space, that timeline of your higher self. Now, I'm not saying that more issues are coming. I'm just saying with whatever is plaguing you right now, you almost have the solution and becoming the energy of the solution rather than waiting for the solution to arise. So clarification on this theme for you air signs is the Four of Wands. And this is a very celebratory card. This tells me by the time we enter September, a solution will be here. Your emotions and your feelings will be much more grounded. There is reason to celebrate. There's reason to rejoice. There is victory here. If you guys have any issues in the home, whether it's something physical happening in the home, a repair, a renovation, relocation, a solution and answer, a reason to celebrate, a reason to be happy will be here in September. If it deals with relationships, marriages, anything sacred of the sort, divine partnerships, a solution will be here in September. Reconciliation, understanding, harmony. If it's you battling yourself, there is a coming home energy, meaning this is almost like a subtle upgrade. You battling yourself is almost showing you the kinks of what is working, what is not working, what you need to let go of, what you need to release, so to speak, in order to transcend to your next level. And so when you come back home to yourself, you're coming back home to an elevated energy, a glow up energy, an upgraded energy, a superior version of yourself that did not exist before. But this sort of inner turmoil, this sort of inner discord had to happen before. That tension had to happen to release that energy so you can glow up. I feel like if you this is the analogy that I'm getting. It's a calm parent that's implementing conscious parenting, gentle parenting on an unruly toddler that doesn't have its, frontal lobes developed, right? It doesn't have any sort of logical, conscious reasoning fully developed. The toddler is just acting out on its instincts, which are just very ungrounded emotions. And the child is just in that state of consciousness. That's very normal. That's very regulated for that toddler and child's age and expectation. For you guys, it may be the same predicament. You may be encountering someone who's of a lesser conscious level. That doesn't mean that they're less people than you, just means that wherever they're standing in their life, whether it be financially, romantic, in regards to their own self-esteem, in regards to family or community, their level of consciousness is not at the same level as yours. And so you need to make an active decision to say, I am going to rise and I am going to represent my higher self here. And I'm not going to fight fire with fire. I'm going to be gracious. And it doesn't mean that gracious means let people walk all over you. Okay? It just means that you're going to not be immature in this situation. Whether that's with yourself, whether that's you listening to your inner thoughts, your inner beliefs, your emotions and your feelings from a higher perspective, looking down at what's going on and being like, that's not very nice to talk to yourself that way. Why do you talk to yourself that way? What is a better way for me to refer to myself? Or how do I see the value in myself in this moment and show myself extra love and care rather than beating myself up, right? There could be a lot of beating yourself up, not thinking that you're good enough, comparison, or even it's me against the world type thing. I'm not gonna say that it's jealousy, but it could just be like a lot of, not agreeing with other people or having strife with other individuals. Ultimately, it just comes down to yourself. What do you value? Your inner peace. How are you going to take the higher road? You will come back to self by September. There will be a reason to celebrate. I really do feel like there's good news on the way to pacify whatever is going on. And so that is what is coming up. Now let's get into fire signs. Fire signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Your Fortune Chronicle forecast for the week ahead. Monday, August 26th to Sunday, September 1st. What is the great theme fire signs need to be made aware of? Gray Spirit, give us a 411. Fire. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Okay. Let's get into it. Fire signs. Before we get into it, kind reminder, y'all, I have my free webinar that was just released yesterday on Monday. Okay, so the webinar, Read Yourself to Filth, Fundamentals of Tarot Divination, it will be up for 1 week. Okay, it will be taken down Monday, September 2nd. In this juicy free webinar, it's about an hour plus of juicy information. You can absolutely be able to discern what your intuitive gifts are, how to be able to decipher symbols and other deep meanings and interpretation through the tarot without having to know the tarot definitions that were pre-written for you, how to activate and amplify your own psychic abilities, how to be able to discern the medicine in a card, aka what is my next step if I pull the death card. What am I going to do next, right? And all this and more is in the free webinar. If you check my channel, you should be able to find it under the live portion. So I don't think it's going to be under the standard videos, but the live section, a live tab, Read Yourself to Filth, Fundamentals of Tarot Divination webinar. It's up for a week. Also, webinar attendees, whether you're watching it in the future or have seen it yesterday, you will know that there is exclusive codes for you guys to sign up to my Embodying the High Priestess annual Tarot Divination 101 course. It is a 10-week course. Either you can do it each week as the modules open, or you can go at your own pace with the pre-recorded modules. I do have a 3-week live Q&A sessions for 3 of those weeks. In the 10-week section, I will be teaming up with y'all and doing a live Q&A kiki so that you can pick my brain. We can practice, have practice sessions. We can do group healings, so much more. The whole course is on sale right now at a hefty discount, and that discount is going to be available until Monday, September 2nd. You can buy it at full price, or you can get the monthly payment plan. All the deets are down below. Anyway, enjoy the free webinar. If it's up to you, you can join the course. If not, I'll see you at some other time, but I would be so happy to see you in the course. Now let's get into your reading. Fire signs. Okay, so this is your theme of the week. Fire signs, you guys are getting very much the 2 of Swords, okay? And the 2 of Swords talks about inner conflict. It talks about knowing something, that your intuition, your psychic abilities, your third eye, your higher self knows this to be true, knows this to be resonant, knows this is important information. And yet there could be a logical or egoic component to you that is like, nah, I don't know about this, or I don't necessarily want to receive this. Also, what Spirit is saying, some of you guys have been asking for information or things that you're not necessarily ready to receive quite yet. So if some of you are like, well, I want to make more in my income, I want to make X amount a month, or I'm ready now for this sort of relationship, or I'm actually, I want to start this business. But one, you have issues budgeting, you have issues with your finances, you don't want to look at your bills, you don't want to learn how to budget, you don't want to analyze, you don't want to save. There's some sort of resistance there to your financial energy, and yet you're asking for more, and yet there's a block. Or two, you're ready for that relationship, but you don't necessarily want to open up to people, or you want to go out to meet people, or these examples of wanting to call things in, knowing that your higher self, your intuition, your psychic gifts are saying, okay, this is the next level for you. This is what's coming up for you. This is what we're going to bring you. But the logical component, or there could be some sort of inner resistance, is coming up to block that. We see that with the Two of Swords. So as we enter Virgo season, I want you to use that sort of analysis to be like, how have I been betraying myself? Get clear on your desires. What have I been calling in that I want? And am I actually ready for it? Does my physical environment model that I'm ready for it? Does my internal environment model that I'm ready for it? My thoughts and my beliefs and my actions. Have I been taking any actions lately that are actually contrasting the very thing I'm calling in, that are the antithesis of what I'm calling in? Another interpretation that I'm getting is no, not yet. So for whomever this is for, the timing isn't aligned. No, not yet. Doesn't mean that it's not going to happen ever. It's more of your inner development isn't quite there yet, where it's calling for more inner shadow work, meaning let's dive in to the crevices of our soul. Let's be one-on-one with our emotions. Let's get emotional with self. Let's journal. Let's process. Let's do some breath work. Let's do some meditation. Let's get to the nooks and crannies of why you want what you want and why it's not coming in, or why you're resisting it, right? No, not yet means that there's something internally not quite matching what is coming through, or that there is still more information that is to be relayed to you, and the timing isn't quite right just yet. The timing could be in another 2 days, another week, another month. But the stance of this card in blocking the heart chakra and being blindfolded is almost an inner, aside from an inner resistance, it's like your own foolishness. Own kind of stubbornness is you need to probably reflect, am I being stubborn? Am I being too unyielding? Is something that I want actually here and I've been resisting it, right? So we need to see, because there's a bit of literal resistance, energetic resistance, and also like, no, this is not what I asked for. Or this is not what I wanted, or I don't want to be able to take any sort of accountability or self-reflection. I just want to go to bed. And you know what? To that I say, take a nap. Some of you guys do need to take a nap. Some of you guys do need to rest and wait for any sort of insights that come from this coming full moon in Virgo, which I believe is on Monday. See what arises with the full moon in Virgo on Monday. Okay, see what comes up. See if you feel better energetically. See if any like aha moments, epiphanies come up about yourself after this new moon. see if maybe doors open, portals open, timing, divine timing finally adds up. Let's see, let's give us more context on this card. Fire sign, sun, moon, rising, Venus. See, so what flew out is the 8 of Wands. And you know that's a very action-oriented card. Go, 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 go. The timing may not be right now. So listen, don't dwell too much. Don't beat yourself up too much. Timing might not be right now, because you're going through some sort of inner metamorphosis. You're going into a metaphorical dark cave where you're meeting yourself. You're meeting aspects of yourself that you have resisted, you have ignored, you've forgotten that exist. And that is a process, right? We don't want to rush that. We want to be intimate with self. But once that is normalized, once you're like, yeah, okay, I can really be honest with myself in ways that I wasn't before. I see why I'm holding this resistance, or maybe where I've learned this from. The ball starts to go faster. It starts to roll down the hill faster. The Eight of Wands is rapid manifestation, rapid transaction, rapid change. Riba, 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 andale, 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 let's go, let's go, let's go. We wait for no one, we write at dawn. That is the kind of energy we have going on here. So it is quite the antithesis of the Two of Swords, which is like, stop. I'm not, please don't come my way. I don't want to deal with this. To the swords are now down. The energy can now permeate and pass. And it's going to be rapid change. Listen, whatever's happening after this new moon, get ready. Okay? It is all a result of inner reflection, inner honesty, inner accountability, the desire and the will to change, the desire and the will to actually put in the work, and to let whatever it is that you want really to come into your life. Because once you do that, you'll see it's coming rather nonstop. Okay, so let's get into water signs. Water signs, sun, moon, rising, Venus. Your theme for the week ahead, your wisdom for the week ahead, Monday, August 26th, all the way to Sunday, September 1st. Water, sun, moon, rising, Venus. Let's get into it. What does Great Spirit want you to know? What does Great Spirit want you to be aware of? What is their theme for the week up ahead? Okay. Kind reminder, water signs, my free webinar, Read Yourself to Filth, Fundamentals of Tarot Divination. It is up for 1 week. That means by the end of Monday, September 2nd, it will no longer be up. You can find it on my YouTube channel under the live section portion. There's so much juiciness in this webinar. I love teaching it annually. You will get to figure out what your intuitive gift is and any second or third aspects of that intuitive gift, because we have many. You'll be able to discern what medicine steps you can take from a tarot card, a tarot spread. You will be able to learn all types of fun and juicy things in terms of amplifying your psychic gifts and the variety of psychic gifts that are out there. Also, webinar attendees, whether it's now or a little bit in the future, you guys get an exclusive code that expires Monday, September 2nd. So that the time at the end of Monday, September 2nd, no mas, okay? You will get this code to be able to get the Embodying the High Priestess Tarot Divination 10-week course that I drop every year. Okay, this code gives you a hefty discount, either buying it full or the monthly payment plan. You can go at your own pace with the course, or you can go weekly with each new module. It is my favorite go-to tarot divination course if you're looking to glow up or level up or up level your life, and you want to see how tarot divination fits into that, ancestral veneration fits into that, psychic and intuitive development fits into your personal development, that is the course for you. The deets are down below, and no pressure, no stress. I hope to see you guys in the course. If not, I'm gonna see you here each week anyway. So, Water, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We are having the 9 of Pentacles. I love that card because she is that girl. 9 of Pentacles, the Pentacles in general, represent an element that talks about work and labor. That's not fun. But what it does emphasize is the willingness, the effort, and the resilience in putting the work, whether it's internally or externally, to now gain abundance in our lives. When we see the 9 of Pentacles, we're talking about embodying a sense of luxury and wealth. Okay, if you guys have taken my Energetics of Opulence, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it is my mini course on up-leveling your life with abundance, wealth, riches, and money. Okay, that is the 9 of Pentacles embodied, okay? This is someone that makes money work for them. This is someone that money is sexually attracted to them. They don't work, they work, but they work with this sense of more feminine ease. There's a feminine and masculine component to money, and we have to master both in order for us to be very successful. But the feminine component sees money as everywhere, right? There's money everywhere. Money can come through our businesses. Money can come through an unexpected inheritance. Money can come through someone who decides to just donate. Someone who is just like, here's this opportunity. Here's this whatever, right? So that is how the feminine, perceives money, as it is never ending, always flowing, overflowing, an element of source. How do I open myself up to make it easy for me to be in alignment with that frequency so it comes into my life? That is the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like maybe this is for so many of you guys watching this from the Western Hemisphere or North Americas, this may be a time where you're pivoting into fall season. Virgo season seems to be a season of service and labor, of entrepreneurial pursuits, of opportunities leading up to holiday season, where it's capitalism is thriving, right? It's buy, get, go, do. And with the 9 of Pentacles, I feel like there is a sense of competence, a sense of confidence, and a sense of assurance. Maybe there's a sense of self-pride. I am prideful for the work that I've done in the past, whether it be actual work in your career or internal work that allows you to up level to be able to receive more, right? So like a person that is working a 9-to-5 job, minimum wage, does not have the same mindsets or practices, financial practices, as someone who is a billionaire, right? What do we need to do to get from step A to step Z, right? We start up leveling a little bit, but little by little. Maybe you start at $7 an hour. What do I need to do to get to $8 an hour or $9? What does that person embody? What are their belief systems? What are their habits? What are their thoughts? What is the resistance holding me back from getting to $8 an hour, right? What does my higher self, source, and my spirit guide advise me to do to get to $8 an hour, right? And so we start brick by brick, level by level. The 9 of Pentacles is this higher level, whether it be in your finances, in your career, or in the state of your inner being, right? You could just be leveling up internally through your self-esteem, through your personal belief system and spiritual practices. There is a glow that's going to be emanating to you, water signs, sun, moon, rising, Venus. And it's almost like this is your time to shine. This is your time to really have faith in your abilities to generate money and to know that money wants to generate itself for you. Not like I want to attract money and money loves me. Yes, money has no choice but to go to you because money serves you. That is the sort of affirmations that you guys are in the wavelength of. This could be a time where you're feeling about it. You're feeling more attractive. You're feeling more successful. You're feeling more radiant and magnetic. You're feeling lucky. Things can easily fall into your lap that help you make more money in the long term. Not necessarily instant gratification, but if you keep on investing in it long term, you're going to make a lot of money. This is a time to step back and celebrate yourself. Buy yourself a little glass of wine. Buy yourself a little tiramisu. Buy yourself a coffee. Buy yourself a nice little go get your facial. You know, you don't even have to. If you have it and it's not going to stretch your pockets to go get a luxurious facial in the spa, do it. If you don't, go ahead and make a nice turmeric and honey mask at home. Okay, baby, save your money. Go create the experience at home. Go watch some Netflix with a nice little glass of 3-bottle wine with your little face mask, and boom, you're still about it, right? It is the energy. All right, it is the energy. And so there's more of that. I would encourage you guys. Definitely, it is giving the art of sensuality. It is giving the energetics of opulence. I would advise you guys to listen to opulent podcasts or people that you feel embody that sort of glow up and that up leveling and level your wardrobe. Go to a thrift shop. Get rid of things that don't make you feel like you're that person. If you have the means, start buying more clothes that make you feel like you're that person. And all of that. And then to clarify, we've got the 7 of Wands. And so like sometimes when we're up leveling, you're going to notice people who don't understand up leveling or don't want that for themselves or feel like they can't have that for themselves. And so there's a little bit of hateration. There could be a little hateration energy. There could be a little intimidating energy from people who don't like what you're doing or don't like that you're being the best version of yourself and that you're committing to be the best version of yourself and are resistant to that because they just don't feel like they can be the best version of themselves. So that is what the 7 of Swords is saying, is you may have that lingering in the background, but also if you've been going through any personal challenges, turmoils, trials and tribulations, this could be a time where you're really going against any adversary. You're really triumphing. You're really like your warrior spirits are coming out and saying, no, our child is born with a crown. Is giving Oshun energy, right? How can you effortlessly radiate the fact that you're worthy of it all every day? How do I embody that sense of me being worthy of it all? Okay, I don't need to bend over backwards and do 10 freaking flips to know. It's all coming to me because I'm worthy of it. I'm deserving of it. And I'm also in the energetic space to take care of it and to appreciate it when it comes. I know what I want to do with it when it comes, right? That is the important factor as well. So what we did air, we did fire, and we did water. Last but not least, earth. You're my earth baby, sun, moon, rising, Venus. This is your forecast for the week ahead. Your fortune chronicles for Monday, August 26th, all the way to Sunday, September 1st. Grace Spirit, what do you need to tell earth signs, sun, moon, rising, Venus for this week ahead? What is their news, their information, their wisdom? What is their theme? Earth, sun, moon, rising, Venus. Okay, angels. First off, quick announcement. I just wanted to mention this really quick and then we move forward. Free webinar alert. A lot of you guys may already know that I dropped my annual free webinar, Read Yourself to Filth, Tarot Divination, Fundamentals of Tarot Divination, yesterday. It is still up on my YouTube channel. You can find it under the live portion subsection. Okay, it will be up until the end of Monday, September 2nd. It is filled with so much juicy information for you. Please take notes, because you will be able to learn what your intuitive gift or gifts are, how to discern a proper medicine. What are your next steps once you pull a card, once you pull a spread? How do you accurately read tarot? How do you activate your intuition and psychic gifts? All of that and more jam-packed in this hour. Also, for this week until Monday, September 2nd, the end of, you guys have an exclusive juicy code to enroll in my Embodying the High Priestess Tarot Divination 10-week course. A lot of you guys hop on here always asking me, when is your course dropping? When is your course dropping? When is your course dropping? Drops next month for 10 weeks. You can go at your own pace, all right? Or you can follow the modules as they're released each week at a time. Nevertheless, this is a juicy discount where you can get the course at full price or at a discounted rate. Either way, monthly payment plan. All right. So if you're like, oh, I could do the monthly payment plan, sign up now, because after September 2nd, the course is going back to its original price. I will not bring it back to the discount price. Sign up now. It is such a fun course. You will be connecting with me 3 weeks out of those 10 in a live Q&A section. I am going to be answering all your questions, giving you more tools, more insights. We're going to do private practice sessions, and group healing sessions, baby. It's always a key. And you get lifetime access to the course. So if you're like, I want to uplevel my life, I want to get to this next level of income, be this version of myself, I have personally used tarot divination, intuitive development, and ancestral veneration to do that for me. Okay, I will tell you all about that in the next couple videos to come. I've used the tools in this course for myself. You can learn it. You can go at your own pace as you will and incorporate this as you level up. Nevertheless, Earth signs, your energy for this week, your theme for this week is the Hanged Man. What are you waiting for? Why are you waiting for people to change? It's saying, if you know better, do better. Oh no, I ran out of water. If you know better, do better. That is the Hangman. This is saying that some of you guys may be making excuses for other people. You may be making excuses for yourself. This is a very analytical time of the year. We're in Virgo season. Hopefully you're seeing things from an up-level perspective, a more discerning perspective. Pray to see the truth in all things, but also to have the grace to manage that truth and to manage yourself. Hangman is like, maybe you're waiting, you're putting your life on pause for something to come that isn't quite there yet, for a person to change their behavior because you believe in their potential, for you to act differently and change. And even though you've been making yourself empty promises, Spirit is saying, go on. Whether it's waiting for another person, do not stop your life. You can have that person reach out to you at any time, but you're moving on. If you decide to do something, then stick to that decision, stick to that point of clarity. But don't just say, oh, this is the week, then I'm going to go to the gym and then not go. Oh, next week is the week I'm going to go to the gym and then not go. Or, I told myself I'm going to learn this and then you're not doing it. Okay, what promises are you making to yourself? Are you able to trust yourself? Because your level of trust for self is all contingent on how you show up for yourself and the level of consistency that you have with your own inner truth, right? Have you been truthful? Have you been consistent? Have you been showing up for yourself? That is how you know you can trust yourself. That is how you know you can walk and sleep easily, knowing this is going to be done. I know I'm going to do it regardless, right? Hangman is saying, wait for no one, not even yourself. It doesn't have to be big steps. Knight of Pentacles is coming out as the assurance card saying, listen, if you say you want to go to the gym and you have to renege that whole situation and said instead of saying like, maybe I'm going to do a 5-minute workout at home daily, or a 5-minute workout for 5 days a week. And then you do that for a good week. And then the next week you're like, maybe I'll do a 10-minute workout daily. And then you do that. And then the following week, maybe I'll do a 15-minute daily. Okay, you start incrementally. You don't just do something above and beyond that is not feasible for you, that you cannot commit. Start with something small that you can commit to and then move forward. A lot of you guys need to talk to your higher self. Your higher self is going to be giving you the next step. Some of you guys are trying to focus on what the 20 steps are ahead. You can only focus on what your immediate next step is. Every day, y'all can absolutely tune in. Take a couple of deep breaths. Feel your body and ask from that space of openness, source, creator, elevated ancestors. What is one thing I should be doing today for my prosperity, for success, or whatever? What is the one thing I need to be focusing on today? Follow that. If it says eat some fucking ice cream, that's what you need to do. If it says make sure you brush your teeth, that's what you need to do. If it says wear orange, that's what you need to do. If it says read 10 pages of a book, that's what you need to do. Let's not overcomplicate things. Make things small, bite-sized. That's how your intuition grows. That's how your faith in yourself grows. That's how the trust in yourself grows. Anybody who is unable to carry their own weight, anybody who is unable to hold up to their own promises for themselves, it's probably not smart and wise to have them around your field. You need to be checking energetically, is this integrity with me? If you're saying this is the type of person I want to be, this is the type of lifestyle that I want to have, but the people that you are entertaining around you are not matching that frequency, and your own behaviors and your own actions and your own internal world is not matching that, baby, let it go. Okay, because there's a lot of wisdom you're going to be spitting in Virgo season, earth signs, and right now it's giving clean up house. Clean up house internally, wait for no one. Virgo seasons, wait for nobody. Virgos, what goat has gotten to the top carrying other people's load? No goat. You think if Beyonce was still with the Destiny's Child, she would be the Beyonce she is today? No. I mean, in certain aspects, but she would have not reached that height. You think Michael Jackson, if he was still in Jackson 5? You think if Kobe didn't, think of the Virgos, right? And so use that Virgo wisdom. What baggage, what luggage of other people's shit am I still allowing to dirty up my energetic space? Or even of myself, where am I creating unnecessary baggage and load where I'm just hanging upside down when I could be free with my wisdom? You're wise is not saying that you're dumb. It's saying it's worse if you just didn't know. Like, no. It's better if you just didn't know, right? If you was just ignorant. This is, I know, and I'm still making the decision to hold myself back. That is worse. When you know better and you don't do better. You're choosing deliberately to hold yourself back. So that could be a worthiness issue. Worthy. Where is it? Where can I, how can I tap into it? What can I do each day to expand the energetics of worthiness? Boom, new course. Let's tap into our childhood. Let's tap into our past lives. Let's tap into what I'm doing now. Everything in your life should be exponentially expanding in progression, evolution, progress. 1%, even 0.5% better than you was yesterday. Let's not do, I want to be 75%, but you're just going to drop the ball. Let's just go little by little. Enjoy the journey, okay? It's going to look different each day. Don't beat yourself up, but at the same time, there needs to be some pressure applied, right? And that pressure could be a new commitment. I'm going to do 1% each day. That 1%, I'm going to check in daily, see what needs to be done. What does 1% each day look like for me in the gym? What does 1% look like each day with me as parenting? What does 1% look like each day with me, with my creativity, with my art? Maybe you're like, I'm gonna just free write for 3 minutes, and I'm gonna write a new novel, but 3 minutes, something with this new novel, right? Whatever it is, Disney Channel, boom, you got it. You got the juice. All right, y'all. So I love y'all deep. This was so much fun. Take advantage of that webinar. Take advantage of that discount. Don't miss nothing. I'ma see y'all next week. I'm probably dropping some other videos too. All right, 1% Tati, 1%, because I keep on saying this and I don't be doing this. So I need to take that into account too. Love y'all deep. See y'all real soon.